can't take it with you, so you might as well give it to somebody who can actually use it in this life. Oh, it's undescribable.
Honestly, words can't describe what it means. It's a blessing.
For the past 23 years, the Donor Dash has continued to highlight the critical need for more organ and tissue donors.
My sister-in-law was an organ donor. She died in a drunk driving accident 22 years ago.
We're here today for my daughter Amber, who received a new heart.
I'm Kate Nellett, and I'm 10 years out for a liver transplant.
There are 5,300 people waiting for a transplant here in our region.
We are here at our 10th dash.
No, we've been doing it ever since 2012.
Yeah, this has been 10 years. Yeah.
Be the last 6 years here at the Donor Dash.
We've been doing it for years.
18 people die every day for the lack of organs.
I'm Lori Smith, mother of Dominique Emma Smith, and she waited for lungs, and unfortunately she passed.
Our son Zach was killed on Thanksgiving morning of 2008.
My wife's older brother passed away in 2012, and he was an organ donor, and it kind of made a very sad time.
It was close to her end, and the doctor said, there's not much more we can do for you. And she said, well, Mom, they can't scare me with heaven.
When he turned 16 and got his license, he made the decision to be an organ donor, and we never thought we would ever have to think back on that decision, but in our darkest time of our lives, it's the one true thing that has really been a sign of hope and blessing that's come out of his death.
I mean, I think there's a lot of misconceptions about if you put that organ donor on your license, what it means and how people will care for you if something happens to you. And I think it's good for events like this for people to be able to tell their stories.
So it's very important that if you can recycle yourself, that you be an organ donor, because it'll help other people live.
I think the thing that is most important about this event is that it's spreading word about becoming an organ donor. So many people will say, oh, I don't want to donate my organs. They're going to, cut me open, and but once they know someone that's been an organ donor and received an organ, then they're more willing to become an organ donor.
Meet incredible people every single day who have had a transplant, who've gone on to lead normal lives.
I had 2 donors, and I just, every time we do, my husband and I just well up. I'm getting myself for the donors who really made I'm here because of my donors.
Organ donation saves lives because it gave Amber a second chance. So she's really living a life to make her donor proud.
He was an amazing young man who had a heart and a passion for life and for others, and was able to save 6 lives that day.
That's right. He was an amazing person. My son was able to help 4 lives, and although we wish he was still here, it gives us great strength and hope.
We're just going to keep walking for her. Every year we'll be here, walking and walking and walking.